I'm never as proud of my own professional work as I am as my students. That's the place where I've really found my niche. If you would have asked me at the time if I was passionate about filmmaking, I don't know if I would have said yes. I'm on set filming live bands and live martial arts, you name it, and I'll be like, oh, I'm at work today. I don't want to be at work today. And sort of shaking off that, years of kind of being jaded, kind of forgetting the sort of magic in filmmaking and forgetting the fact that what I'm doing is awesome. I actually first came here when I was still studying my undergrad. And honestly, this is part of the reason that I'm brought on is I didn't know that it still existed. I ended up sort of revisiting Sheffield much later in life, and this time not approaching it from, do I want to learn here, but approaching it from, do I want to teach here? It's no secret that videography, filmmaking, any creative career is not an easy path, and it's not necessarily a direct path. Pursuing a creative career, even in video work, there's a lot of work out there, but it requires a lot of you. It requires more than just a passing interest. It requires passion. It requires drive. It requires scrappiness. Being able to, make the opportunities for you that you want to pursue. It's doing things that make you uncomfortable, being outgoing. Having difficult conversations with people, putting yourself out there. If you're thinking about an easier path, go for it. There are easier paths out there, but for me, in a way, this was not necessarily the easiest path, but it was the only path for me. I couldn't have done another job. I couldn't make it. I couldn't cut it as a middle manager or as an accountant. And it's something that I can bring to people who don't have those skills, who have skills elsewhere, skills in community organizing, skills in medicine, skills in all sorts of things where they're better suited learning that. I'll learn how to make films, and I'll make the films about the great stuff that you do. I love telling other people's stories, other people's real stories, and being able to share that and give them help give them a voice, give their voice some amplitude, give their voice some cast, and a chance to be heard by people who weren't going to hear it otherwise. Saying that I make stuff for a living, and I think the stuff I make is good enough that you should hire me, or you should pay me to make this stuff. I would say to somebody, who's interested in pursuing this is, take the jump.